There's a question I'd like to answer so that every other person can have an idea. Very important question to our buyback investments. So one of my clients, she's yet to invest, or she was, in the midst of making up her mind about investing in a buyback, and she was worried when I told her that the dates were ending because the current rates were ending on the 15th and then it was going to end finally on the 19th of June. So let me quickly answer that question. There are two reasons why the rates has to end and that has to close. One reason because we have to promise what we can deliver because of the current inflation and the current economic conditions. We take the money to buy building materials to build. Even in the estates where we sell just lands, we still need to build the infrastructure. We still need to build the gatehouse, the perimeter fence, and all of that. So take note of that. So things are expensive, and we have to only promise what we can deliver. And in the estates where we build houses to sell, we all know the current economy and the cost of buying building materials. So that's one reason. And the second reason, which is another very important reason, is that we close the different segments of buyback because we don't just take money. Before we start taking money, before we reopen back to start taking money, we have to have an estate that we are investing the money. We do not just take money without having an estate to invest it. So once all the everything is finalized on the new estates we want to start investing the money, then we'll reopen the buyback. Do you understand that? We don't just take money. The current estates we were selling, if you notice, most of our buybacks is tied to a particular estate. If you've been investing with us in the past few years, 2 years ago, if you check your subscription form, it's different because we tie it to a particular estate. And these estates we've been selling and tying the buyback investment to, which means your money you're investing with us, the estate it is going into, we are rounding up with that estate. So if we're rounding up with a particular estate, we close that buyback. And when we reopen, we make sure we're finalized and we're reopening it for another investment into another estate. We don't just take your money. Other people's money, we do not just take it. We take it for the specific estate projects we are putting it into. That is why it has to close. So I hope that answers your question. And I hope you're joining the waitlist. Send me a message to join the waitlist to know when our buyback rates, our new buyback rates are open. So see you, my dear Kems.